If you could only play 3 games for the rest of your life, what would they be? Hey everyone, it's Patrik with Game Rant, and today we're going to be taking a look at this very question, as well as what our community thinks about the matter. At first glance, one might be tempted to opt for a strategic answer that covers all bases. For example, you might decide to choose 3 games from different genres. Now on our Game Rant thread, Aviator said Microsoft Flight Simulator, Baldur's Gate 3, and Hades. In that sense, we've got a diverse array of genres to play with the likes of simulation, role-playing, and roguelike respectively. Tom also took a similar approach with games like Cyberpunk 2077, Football Manager, and Mountain Blade Bannerlord being their choices. Replayability can also be a huge factor, though a somewhat subjective one at that, since everyone's definition of what that might mean is, well, different. But anything from MMOs to survival games can be excellent choices if we want to ensure that we've got a near endless supply of options for ways to play. Game Rant user Kane definitely took that route given their choice of Rocket League, No Man's Sky, and Tetris Effect. So you've got a live service soccer game where no 2 matches are ever the same thanks to its online PvP functionality, then a massive procedurally generated universe with no limit to what you can build, planets to explore, and resources to gather, and finally, the classic arcade game Tetris. That's a great answer, Kane, and I wholeheartedly agree with all of these choices. There's also absolutely no problem in picking games solely based on your personal preference or nostalgia for them. My own answer consists of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Civilization V, and The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
While the case can be made that I might be picking a Civ game due to its endless replayability, or Skyrim because it has a massive open world and a very deep modding community, I'd absolutely be lying if I didn't say I picked them all for my overall enjoyment and personal attachment to the games. Now, without surprise, some of the bigger AAA games we've seen in the past decade have also been making the cut in the thread. For example, Red Dead Redemption 2 came up more than once, as illustrated by Game Rant users DJMac221, Cool Kendall, and Steven. GTA 5 is another answer that came up a lot, as well as games such as World of Warcraft and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And I also want to highlight Mike's answer, which I thought was quite unique. There is no game I am still playing from my childhood or teen years or adult years. As a result, the answer is none. Or better yet, it would be to play the game of writing code to create games. It's like the best book to take on an island is a blank one. Write the book. But what do you think? Let us know below or head on over to the article we've been referencing to join the discussion. And while you're there, you might as well check out the thread section of our site for more opportunities to share your opinion with like-minded people. There's plenty of new topics going up every day, so you're sure to find something you'll want to talk about. And that's all for me today. Thanks so much for joining us, and for everything gaming, be sure to keep it tuned to Game Rant.